That's interesting. Hey, everybody. Welcome. We're going to do a weekend read. Give me 1 second. I hope y'all had a wonderful, festive experience if you partook. Welcome to Kwanzaa. uh, don't mind me. We got some interesting, it feels calm. Feels like the cold air is bringing in clarity. All right, that'll do for now. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Give us some insight and guidance for this coming weekend. Things that the collective needs to be aware of. Direction that serves the highest and greatest good of the all. Thank you. Hey. I'm sorry. Let me wait, because I found it humorous. Y'all, I feel all right. See, the Page of Wands, right? That's very lighthearted, fun energy. That's what it feels like, right? But this Five of Swords, Knight of Swords with the Ten of Cups behind it. Then you got the King of Swords. Then you have the Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And so it's just like, all right, all right. You're in a good mood. I feel like, you're much more conscientious about what you engage with, right? And so some of you, I feel like you stayed to yourself. You said what you said. I would be on the lookout for some sneaky, argumentative energy trying to creep towards you. Somebody feel like you hurt their feelings. Like, you got people on a real tight time budget. If you're giving anybody any time, Lord. Ooh. All right, tell me about the Five of Swords for the collective. Thank you. One card. I guess more than one card. So we have burning evidence. We have setting the record straight. We have a pregnancy test. And then we have bugaboo. Huh. I mean, I feel like this almost feels like a sitcom level of energy for somebody. Because it's like, how did this happen? You know how it happened. And a very smug somebody. I will say also on a slightly more serious note, somebody put a bug in someone's ear and challenging, we'll say, the paternity of a child. And I feel like somebody's just doing this to be an ass. It's a lie. There's no truth in it. It really is just to try to drive a wedge in a very otherwise joyous home atmosphere. Yeah, say fake friends. Mm-mm. I would be very, very mindful because somebody's like being real manipulative, real cunning. Somebody's been trying to figure out a way of driving a wedge. You need to check your circle. It's like really trying to plant seeds of doubt of, and look, that's like I said, check your circle, okay? Don't ignore this person's treachery. You need to get rid of this person because, like I said, for whatever reason, this is a game to this individual. Like, I see spiritual attack. You know how it go when people get married and shit like that. You lose your friend. People got better things to do, and so we got investigating. We got fake friend yet again, and then fake apology. Get this person out your life. They're insecure. Your happiness makes them feel insecure. Ill. Get rid of this individual. They're gonna get exposed. Is what I'm getting this weekend. Already knowing the tea. Yeah. And then I hear kids outside, right? Yeah, I don't know if this child might be a little, we'll say, darker complected. They might show some more unique features than maybe other children that y'all might have. Yeah. Here's what I know. Genes is strong. Okay, things can show up like, red hair. You may not understand genetics, and maybe somebody need to do more research with, how genes blend. I was seeing investigating when I said research. Yeah, seriously, because somebody trying to say they promiscuous and they not. Somebody really doesn't know how diverse somebody's genetic makeup really is. Hmm. And then I'm gonna put it like this: somebody else is going to find out that their prophylactics failed. Because I just saw sexual protection, and it's like And I also feel like in terms of just people being a little too willy-nilly with their bodies, somebody already knew the status of themselves with Bugaboo and Burning Evidence. They already knew King of Swords. They did. They might try to act surprised, but they knew. They knew exactly. They knew they was burning. That's terrible. Mm-hmm. They knew. So y'all be careful. Look, this is a poor choice. And I feel like if you talk to the right people, you're gonna find out the information that you seek about how this person actually moves in the world. Yeah. Because they're trying to ignore you. They're not trying to listen to you. This person's putting on a big show, like, oh, you destroyed my life. No, this person already knew. You might need to talk to a family. Like, this looks like you know somebody in a family who's a lawsuit, and if you trust them to look into, I'm telling you now, somebody need to get somebody's medical records looked into, legally speaking, because this person caught up putting on a show. Chill vibe, situations about to explode. Okay, we got attracting, we got toxic. Yeah, nail salon vent. There's definitely no one they messed up. Right. There's two things, or there's quite a few things. I don't want to overread that energy because it's not very high vibe. But for some people, that is the weekend you're going to experience, or information is going to find its way to you, etc., etc. All right, let's move forward. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm hearing Stevie Wonder. My Sherry more lovely as somebody's reflecting. Maybe it's a time of year where y'all do some travel, or you used to do some travel with this person, but for whatever reason, you're not. I also see it's like, let me just wait. Let me wait. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, there is some sort of timing energy for someone. There is something that normally transpires this time of year between you and this person. It really makes me feel like y'all would go someplace, like a special location or something. Maybe this person went there, right? Maybe trying to make some sort of new memories. It just doesn't feel right. Someone really does feel like lost at sea. There is a cycle here that is definitely closed out. But someone is like they're still thinking about the good times with the Empress here. The environment is still just as beautiful, just as lush. But I feel like what's missing to a swords, right? Is you. What's interesting is that there is someone here. There's a great deal of emotion, unexpressed emotion with the King of Cups here. it's making me feel like, oh, and then look, the King of Swords is on the bottom. Wow. This is someone you walked away from. They played some sort of, I'm getting game. But there's some truth here. There's like, I mean, they played the wrong game with somebody, aka you. This person will say didn't make time for you, because it's like the King of Cups wanted this Empress to pursue them. It's like this person purposely held back, right? Like downplaying, diminishing who you truly are, or and who you were supposed to be. And look at this. We have spoiled. There's the, like, if there was some sort of contract between the two of you, it's been well, I'm getting null and void. Yeah, they played a weird game. They thought there was some sort of open door policy between the two of you. Okay. And you have like a new beginnings coming in. Like they can feel it. There's also this energy of like running out of time to make things right. Like too much procrastination. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you got the payback that you got, but I feel like it wasn't what you did as much as it was how you conducted yourself. I also feel like karma has reached this person. They feel a sea, like lost in their own emotions. Tower, justice, strength, Eight of Swords. So it's making me feel like they're going through some weird dark night energy. There's a burst of energy, like they want to clear the air with you. You might get some sort of email, text, or something. But they know you have a new beginning in love. High Priestess, Ace of Cups, Fool coming in. And so they're trying to strategize. Whoever's operating in the divine feminine energy, stay where you are. You know what I mean? It's the counter energy. This person's still not a match for you. But it's like all of a sudden they want to speak their truth. I feel like you would be open to it, but it feels like fodder. You've overcome this situation. Like, yeah, it truly feels like, but they know. This person pulls cards on your love life. I'm getting. Look how he's holding the cup, the chalice. Like they try to tap in to what they're looking at the cards. They're studying and they want to figure out how to block it. And they think if they burst through with this communication that's taken way too long, this is the person from your past. This person's deviant. This is the one who wanted to keep you a secret while they went and lived out their karmic fantasies. That's why I said you've already overcome. That's why the strength and the tower were together like that. This person's just coming in to sabotage because they know you have like a true match coming in. You've healed from this person. You have zero interest in this individual. All of a sudden, right? No, they wasn't busy. They was being toxic. They was busy being choosy. They was whipping and they, yeah, I play too much with that song reference. Uh-huh. You gave yourself closure to a sword's star. Yeah. What else do you have once the tower is issued, right? It leveled the playing field. That means all these contracts were avoided. The Queen of Swords, but look, oh, that's so funny. Even through the tower, it remains a fix because it's the truth. You can't change an absolute truth. Hey, Maggie. Nam. Hmm. Some of you are so assured that you did the right thing. This person must be coming towards you this weekend. Mm-hmm. I don't know what building they gonna catch you coming out of, but they gonna catch you coming. Oh, the nail shop for somebody. So if you don't want to run into this person, get your nails done another day. Or get the tech to come to you. Mm-hmm. Look, they want to set the record straight all of a sudden. Whatever. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Please. There's nothing they can say to you with this fake apology and brainstorming. It's just to create chaos in your life. They're putting on a show, fake emotions. This person is all up in your business, all up in your energy, using cards. Yeah, this is that person who will come and get you knocked up or get pregnant by you, depending on, your persuasions, just to trap you with no intention. Okay? Be on the lookout for this energy vampire. So, see. And they're giving me narky vibes, the discarded, expired energy, putting on a show, anger management. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all need whatever whatever you know about this individual, remember it. Remember how they ignored you? They was always too busy. Yeah, you too busy too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now that's interesting. I don't know if some of y'all have been taking like maybe some sort of sleep aid, because I'm looking at the doing drugs card and I don't want to hear it, right? And so maybe you've been able to tune this person's um bombardment, right, into your auric field. That's for somebody. I listen, if somebody asks you to party this weekend, I think you know best to refuse it, right? This could be somebody who's visiting family for the holidays, they back around the way. I wouldn't engage with that. This somebody who actually works for a pharmaceutical company. They're gonna have some. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, caution. I really would. You won't have an adverse reaction. Plus, you can't. What you call that? Be aware. Can't keep your wits about you. Okay. I'm excited for y'all. Besides this knucklehead trying to get back in your business and your energy with this BS sob story, because there's a finality to all of this, and everything's looking up for you according to them pulling energy off your cards and shit like that. And you don't close out all the cycle. You have pulled back your energy. You've conserved, and you high vibrational in your thoughts. And oh yeah, they've been all up in your business. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This person will come back and try to be a fake friend. I know it didn't work out between us romantically, but maybe we can, just be. No, no. Don't let them in. You well on your way. Creativity, self-mastery, the whole 9 yards. You good. You've earned your way. You've paid your dues. Keep the door closed to those dudes. What else is coming in? The Three of Cups, Chariot. That's beautiful. Hmm. That's really good energy. Some of you may really enjoy being out and about, being amongst people, associating like within the community this weekend. I do feel like there could be a conversation with someone, a person of means who may present you with an opportunity to be in a much more stable environment, because you're in a location or in an environment that really isn't conducive, but you're making the best of it. But I feel like better better's on its way, or you're heading into it. Interesting. Three of Cups, Chariot. Maybe someone made you a promise, right? They're going to keep it. There's good news. I really strongly feel like you've kept your end of the bargain with the Chariot there. Like, genuinely, you have. For some of you, you could be, if you're dating someone, you could be getting engaged this weekend. And for others of you, um, there could be an engagement party happening this weekend. And you have a fake friend, a very jealous, insecure, envious person around. And somebody gonna get checked. This is a hater. They're not really happy for you. They're kind of sulky. I feel like others have asked you why this person is even around. I see somebody maybe even visiting the parents' home of the person they're with, very formal. May I have their hand? Do you bless it? Something like that. But there's an exchange. Someone is spotted leaving this home, and I feel like it's your hater. I don't know if this is a sibling of yours, but the worst nightmare, watching shit go down and then falling apart. Like, I'd be weary of the person in your life that's got this real fragile ego. There's a sit down here. Yeah, somebody see putting on a show. I don't like it because I feel almost like there's a saboteur. Yeah, see, look, movie date, bad choice. Listen, I wouldn't hang out with these people. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine who's trying to, be that person. Don't try this hard because somebody's trying to put you in a predicament. They want to put you in a poor light. This could very well be, especially if like this involves you being around their family. Even one of these parents could try to do something to, I feel like this could even be the father himself here, because in their feelings is here, right? Then you have trash. They're not gonna need me no more. Look, and so there's expecting. It's like I remember when she was in the womb. Like it's given over controlling, overbearing father figure. Look, already knowing the T, and there's a hater. I feel like you might have encountered. See, look, caught up and please crush. Like you should ask this girl this weekend before you do any of this. What happened when she introduced other people to her dad? Like how long the relationships lasted? Because I feel like this man has been actively like being a nightmare in his daughter's life until people go away. See, it's beyond overprotective. It's weird. It's really, really, really weird. It's weird. It's like she can go out and party. Look, I'm not kidding. She can be loose, but as long as she come home at night and she under her deck, like I'm not playing. It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah. And he's tried to make it feel like there will be no one able to keep up the standard that he's set. So I don't know if you're dealing with like a real princessy, spoiled, and oh yeah, like you be careful. You be real careful because I feel like you might try to have a man, and I'm seeing caught up promiscuous. There's I'm seeing that here too. Like somebody, you know how there's a bunch of holiday parties and shit happening still, and I feel like somebody gonna get caught coming out somebody's crib who's a married man this weekend, and they shouldn't be coming out this house. And whoever this chick is, the community already feels like she's low rent. Is the best way I could put it without being overly offensive. Look, they think she's trash. Oh my God, y'all play too much. Somebody, look, chill vibe, situation's about to explode, and there's betrayal, and there's putting them in a place, and attracting. I feel like whoever this chick is got a real habit of putting themselves in the middle of people's relationships like it's some sort of game. It's sport to them. I do feel like he ignored her though, because I saw it. She been watching, looking to see if he was weak within they feels, if he was a little drunk, and be on the lookout. I think your husband fine, but that's why she walking out looking like sourpuss, because he wasn't the one to try. He might have even issued her a very stern warning when it comes to him and his family. He might have hit her with, just because I'm drinking don't mean I ain't thinking. I know you a hater, and really do put this chick in her place. And like I feel like the wife could even be with child, because I'm seeing schedule busy and love story and pregnancy. She ain't letting you hit it right and all this weird shit. Oh, this might be the last time this sick chick try this with this community, by the way. Oh yeah, fighting for what you love. It can be a little dramatical, but it's not. I feel like y'all got cameras in the house, and you gonna see this, and y'all gonna laugh about it. This is very much given HOA. I don't know why, but it is. Look, private relationship. Somebody protective over these. Yeah, because I just saw money hungry. So whoever the little town slut gonna be exposed in y'all community this weekend, get your popcorn ready. Yeah, it's a party, like a community. They have like a community association. Uh, there's a house or a building that's designated for the community parties, but it's established as such. That place. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have for the collective for this weekend? I don't know who been thinking about quitting their job. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job. You need to hold on to your job and stack money. Okay? This ain't the moment to do it, okay? It's your choice, but you gonna be real mad. Because whatever opportunity you think you got somebody lying, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, you need to ask a lot more questions before you sail to what you perceive to be calmer waters. And then you gonna find out that they really don't have the funds and the money, and they really juggling paying, Peter with Paul and back and forth. It ain't what you think. Damsel in distress energy, Eight of Swords. You might want to chill until this thing is off the ground. Oh yes, the devil came out in reverse. Okay. Ooh, they've been exposed. There's judgment. Ain't nobody confused. And look, cut the deck to strength. Exactly. Oh. Somebody click. Look, they clear as a bell. Look at this. Page of Swords, Sun. Wow. High Priestess. Wow. I feel like this weekend, some of y'all really gonna see all the demons that somebody chucked full of. I mean, maybe for the first time, that's clear. Like you could feel it. I feel like before you could sense it, but you're going like your sight. Page of Swords, Sun, High Priestess. Ooh, child. Ooh, don't freak out now. Oh yeah, Queen of Wands. Oh wow, look, you're gonna see all these energies and people that's fighting it out. Ooh. Oh, this is uncharted territory with the Fool right here. You gonna see shit, hear shit. No, look. Fool with the Eight of Wands, King of Swords, Hangman. Oh my word. Ooh. This is also making me feel like for some like exercising things off of people, you're gonna really see what people wrestling with, what they're fighting against. Holy shit. Yeah, look. Cut the deck. To salt or sugar, looks can be deceiving. That's what I mean. Like it's one thing to sense something, it's another thing to see that shit. Are you ready? Ooh. Ooh, you gonna be able to identify shit. Oh no, that's something they picked up from sleeping with this person. Oh no, that's something they was playing with. Oh no, that's the regret in the bed. No, no, you. Oh wow, you ain't even gonna know how you know, but you gonna know. Yeah, man. Wow. You gonna see what's controlling these people. Lord, Lord, are are you okay? You, yo, y'all play somebody. They said you're gonna need some milk, but you know, just maintain the. Yeah, yeah. I feel like you yourself, you should be carrying a pen and pad with you to write down your experiences uh, during this weekend and going forward. Like, cause you're gonna see some things, you're gonna feel some things. You know you're gonna try some shit out. Just telling you what I'm saying. Oh my word. Yes, I'm literally seeing you like alleviate people's anger, depression. Just like you're casting shit off of people. Whoa. I feel like the first spirit that comes toward you is the spirit of anger, wrath. That's interesting. That's got me like I don't even want to pull. Ah, I got chills. As I say that, chills. Yeah, right. That's gonna be. I feel like one of the ways. Like the first time might be like chills and like, oh man. Even like removing sickness off of people. Wow. Oh Lord. And I did see a track then. So I don't feel like you're gonna have to look too hard. I feel like no more veil for you. Like I said, look. You ain't gotta do, I'm telling you, it's this is a very organic, very natural, even like I don't know what tier of enlightenment of your ascension that this is, but it feels like I'm omnipresent, I'm omnipotent. Ooh. Why are we doing dim in and out? Really? It really shouldn't be doing that. There's no reason for that. Hold on. Why is it flashing? Sorry, my hands are a little dry. Trying to get it to stop flashing. Anyway, why the Five of Cups here? Because it's about the child, look, attracting, getting played. I also, with that coming out, those folks who had been engaging, right, in spiritual warfare, thinking because things had been delayed, they wasn't going to receive the pay they was due for their spiritual workings. They thought they was moving on to calmer waters unchecked. I feel like you're going to see firsthand, like you've already been getting the downloads, like, but you're going to see, like, in this realm, you're going to see these people get called out. You're going to see them be exposed for what they've been doing, for their jealousy, for their hate, for their bitterness, for their secret competition, for being a place for demons to feel so comfortably housed. Yeah. Yeah, look, their betrayal. See? And whatever's going to happen, you get front row seats, right? Watching shit go down. Then it's these people's worst nightmares, and it's going to leave a lasting impression, right? Yeah, they're get the cosmic energy. They're going scorched earth on these people this weekend, and you get to see and hear and know about all the things that your spiritual team has had to protect you from, because these people were relentless at coming after you. So I feel like that cosmic time has been called, and here we are. So I feel like for those, you haven't been waiting. I feel like you've relied on that inner knowing that everyone gets judged. We must all stand before. And so your adversaries will be standing before judgment this weekend, is what I'm seeing in the cards. And you will be able to bear witness in some capacity. We saw the devil, right? And there's the strength. Yeah. You knew. But you focused on your own, yourself. You on tempering yourself and healing yourself. For. And good job. You defended yourself the proper way. So if you were questioning whether or not you went, I don't know what you did. I don't really want to know the ins and outs of it. But I'm seeing that the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, like you did the right thing. However you put your foot down, however you stood your ground, that was the right thing. Period. It's the Ace of Swords. You know what I mean? Like, that's an absolute truth. And for some, you just sailed on. Thriving was the best thing you could do. But I'm seeing appropriate action is being taken. May have seemed delayed, but it's right on time. Wow. Some of you this weekend, you might want to travel somewhere, but you're going to be prevented from going wherever this is, okay? And the reason for that is because there's some sort of pitfall if you were allowed to make this trip or this journey. Oh yeah, this is like a real setup. Just know, if all of a sudden your car stopped working, that's a blessing. Yeah, because look, Seven of Swords, somebody got something up their sleeve. I keep seeing cups and different shit and, things being mixed in and mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, somebody putting something in the food that's supposed to make people sick. I don't like it. This is some sort of payback, perceived payback for something that supposedly happened in the past. This looks like a different event. Something about money hungry. Yeah, see, like this could be medication. This could be just negative intentions, but it really does feel like nobody should be consuming whatever this is. I feel like even though you won't be able to attend whatever this is, something's going to happen to this whole table, this whole spread. Mm-hmm. Because this could have happened before. A Queen of Pentacles, right? And then we got fake apology, right? Somebody could have said something to you and you was like not trying to hear it. Yeah, that was like a test in their fields and a pregnancy test. That was like a dry run to see. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This about some money. Mm-mm. Bugaboo, yeah. Mm-mm. Listen, you know what kind of people you around? And I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's you're quite comfortable in life, and you got somebody around you who's really willing to hurt you to to get at it. This is giving Black Widow energy. Careful. Hmm. They're saying that this person was with another individual. This could even be like a step parent, right? With the Queen of Swords sitting here. My condolences if your father is no longer here with you, and it's because this woman had did something and tried to say he was depressed and tired of the drama, and that you know he he's no longer here. That's a lie. That's a lie. This woman is responsible. Uh-huh. It was her idea that he even went to therapy. And anyway, this woman fake nice. You would have thought they was really in love. She not your friend. I don't know if this is just that parent. It already know on the T. Listen, if this is your, they got some sort of designs on what you have. They gonna try. Listen, caught up. Check yourself. Toxic. You might want to be careful. You're being cautioned. Oh yeah. You ignore these warning signs if you want to. I, mm-mm. You don't really know who this woman is like that. I wouldn't go. Or if you go, I'd be like, oh, I got something else to do. Grab some food and go ahead. That shit tested. You might find all sorts of stuff that shouldn't be in there. All right, and then there's the ambulance. Go by. Mm-hmm. This person might even want you to take them somewhere. Don't. Mm-mm. I need to be careful. Somebody definitely got something tricky up their sleeve. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And this is Capricorn season, right? And there are very high vibrational caps out there. But, their motto really is we control, you know, methodical, ambitious, persevering. Okay? Seeks money and power. All right? So be mindful. This person could actually be a Capricorn, or have it in a place that's diabolical. All right, what else is coming in for the collective this weekend? Oh, the King of Pentacles, the Loot. Yeah, this looks like new business opportunities could come in. Some Communication. Could even be about partnerships. Yeah. So somebody's noticed you. They see your efforts, your hard work, your dedication. This person's also quite curious, like Seven of Cups, Moon, and the Six of Wands. They don't know why you're not more noticed or something like that, but they're intrigued. Okay. Yeah. This person's in a position to assist you. Mm-hmm. Like they're genuinely confused. Mm-hmm. But expect communication. They've definitely been looking into you. So, I feel like you're getting a heads up, and that way you're not overly defensive. Marinate, think about it once this communication comes through. Because I feel like this person could definitely help you get to the next level of something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they love your work. Ten of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. They even feel like a divine connection, like they're supposed to do something good for you. Check. This person could also represent somebody else who would not be welcomed, but still sent to help. Somebody might have made some sort of promise to you once upon a time, and things went a different whatever, whatever, whatever. But this person, they have every intention on keeping their word regardless. And so they're working through a third party to assist you. Yeah, this could even be a relative or something like that you're on the outs with, whatever it is. Um, but they're there to help you. Yeah. So this person feels like a third party proxy. Take the help. Okay. Already know on the T. Take the help. This person has, did a lot of thinking with brainstorming to make this work. And so mm-hmm. Wow. This person, I also feel like a level of spiritual work that's happening behind the scenes on your behalf, collective, this weekend. Like somebody's helping burn off the evil eye that's been like that envy, jealousy shit that's been inundating your aura. Confirmation. Confirmation. So yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, this person is literally getting rid of and the people who have been coming after you, the energies. Again, they care for you for whatever reason, and they're willing to help you. They're fighting for what they love. They love you. They love, and look, we got the sun and the moon here, right? And so the energy of cosmic balance, duality, all those things, the yin and the yang, right? And so it's just the right thing to do. This person's capable of putting an end to certain things, and so they are. They're going to use their personal skill set to assist you. And this could be one of the things they feel like is a very a cosmic connection that they wouldn't ordinarily do this, but they feel like literally divinely guided, like to help. Like, you need a friend is really what I'm getting. Page of Cups, Three of Cups right here. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This person is in a position to teach you as well. I also feel like you may have even offered um, something to them. This is why I got the energy of they love your work. And so they're going to do a little, hocus pocus, alakazam, right? For those people who keep trying to pull on your energy. Yeah. Yeah. See, they gonna make them stop. Instead of, the moth coming to the light bulb, they said, no, I got some real flames for them. And so this person feels like they have like a spiritual flamethrower running away. Yeah, standing here. Yeah, they got you. They got you. Mm-hmm. 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 I get by with a little help from my friends. So that's the Beatles, right? And Beatles have very significant um meaning and symbolism, et cetera, et cetera. Please look it up for yourselves, but it's given protection. Yeah. This person has a type of sight that you don't have. And so they're able to, see all the bullshit. And with I just saw the divorce card, so they're capable of like nullifying some of this sick ass torment. Right. This person thinks you deserve some peace, some recovery. You need protection, like energetic, spiritual protection. So they're here for it. And again, they're going to teach you. You know what they say, when a student is ready, the teacher appears. Yeah. They're going to show you how to read the warning signs, how to protect yourself. For some, again, they might even show you how to do a little the hocus pocus stuff. I don't know. I don't know what you're open to, what you're willing to. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know. They're definitely going to teach you how to, be effective to these spiritual attacks and evil eyes and just the sickness of this world. Hmm. That's awesome. So if you've been praying for a teacher, someone who's trustworthy, who can, help level you up, how to protect yourself, people who actually do fight for the light, but sometimes you gotta know other things. So that's awesome. That looks like a very beautiful weekend. It's like you need assistance. So like that Page of Cups, it's like that big fish is like, hey, the environment's a little tight. She's like, yeah, no problem. I'll get you to the environment you're supposed to be in. I got you. Right. It's an answered prayer. That's what it feels like. As I say that, and there's the Hierophant. Like, somebody's going to teach you how to protect yourself. Right. See things coming. Maybe even help you hone that particular skill set. But I'm getting defensive. Like, protective, defensive. Right. Sneak attacks and dumb shit. And this person's not looking to cheat you out of no money. Can be your hero, baby. I don't know. Start card. Maybe somebody named Enrique. Page of Pentacles, Justice, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords. Interesting. This is given like somebody has something to present to you after some sort of exhaustive investigation. I don't even think you knew this was going on. Huh. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on that we'll say some higher ups have been definitely aware of, but they haven't directly done anything. Like they have been watching and gathering evidence, watching people come after you and different things like that. But something has finally come of all of it. Yeah. They've that's why I said an exhaustive investigation. Like whatever threshold they needed somebody to hit, they did. Okay. Right. See, and there we have tired of the drama. There's communication, like there's evidence and then there's communication. Something is going in your favor. Right. See, look, police. Tired of the drama. I hope the police don't need to be involved. But they have some sort of evidence. Now they're able to let go or release certain things. But this has definitely been a waiting game. Page of Pentacles, Justice. So I don't know if somebody was trying to get you kicked to the curb in a situation. Um, but that attempt is unsuccessful. At this point, it looks like harassment with tired of the drama, police. Like somebody's like, no, they're peaceful, they're da 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 da. But this, some sort of harassment. Right, somebody's caught up. Look, already knowing the tea, like they don't want to hear it anymore. And now we have, look, burning evidence, caution, and defending yourself. See? Somebody was like trying to get another person like wrapped up in something. What else? Yeah, look. Manipulated lies, control. That's what they know. This looks like Uno reverse. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords. Wow, look. Setting a record straight, announcement, expression, revealing, and then look, aligning yourself with the universe. Somebody really tried to paint some sort of false narrative in a legal way to like askew how you're perceived. Like I do feel like this person has really done the most, like to attack you, like to assassinate your character, all sorts of weird stuff. Like, and all they found is this: a healed person who's released what doesn't serve them, who's aligned themselves as best they can with the universe. You just got a hater. Look, somebody could have been like, I told you, they was trying to get you caught up. Like, it don't even match. Like, you don't even carry yourself. And, like, I'm getting pious, godly person. And I don't know if somebody tried to contrive or create a scenario with someone or something that looks close to you to, like, it's such lies. I'm seeing here that this person might receive a restraining order on your behalf, filed by these people who they've, but I feel like there's enough evidence they're about to present to you to where you would be able to file one if you wanted to. This person really was trying to destroy you as a person. Look, you're born to shine, so you're not worried about it. And now this little charade is over. Right. You listen, this could be a civil suit. We're running away and money hungry. Right. Putting them in their place. Right. And then we have fake friends. Wow. Look, investigating and keeping you a secret. Right. That's interesting. Burning evidence and setting the record straight. Like somebody really is sick. I'm getting obsessed. Like single white female. Like it's weirdo energy. Wow. So somebody really could get caught up. This could even be like somebody in the public eye. Because the star card is out here. So if you're a rising star in some capacity, boy, security might really have to be involved. Like somebody doing too much. Like, I feel like somebody's been very patient with another person, hoping maybe they would just tire themselves out. But that's not what's happening. It's like this is like bugaboo. Like, yeah, they're giving stalker, they're giving stan. Anyway, so be mindful this weekend if you got stands out there. Especially if you just got engaged or something like that, or married or something like that. Oh, this person, they gonna lose their whole mind. Careful. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope these messages have helped you. Overall, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.